Hello and welcome to the channel. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Today we're looking at another stock, which we're going to do a price prediction on and see where the stock is right now, where it's going to go, and who owns the majority of the stocks, majority of the shares. Is it institutional banks? Is it the retail investors? And we're going to see what the market cap of the company is and how many shares they trade every day. So these are very important factors when we are doing a price prediction based on the historical data and you know what the ownership. Where is the ownership? Is it institutional bank? Is it retail investors? Before I get into the video, if you guys are new to the channel, do subscribe to the channel. I try to make video every day, and the objective of the channel is to find good stocks and figure out if this is the right opportunity for us to get into that position. So let's get to it, right? So now, before we get into the charting of the stock, I'll just quickly show you what the market cap of the company is. It's a $67 billion company. On an average, they do about 14 million shares. However, right now I'm on a live chart, so it's 50 million shares being traded at this point. And this is live price adjustment, as you can see on my screen. And let's see what's the ownership on the institutional banks. So institutional banks are the big companies like BlackRock, State Street, Morgan Stanley, Vanguard, Capital World. All these big companies own 61% of the share combined, which is a great number because they own pretty much, anything greater than 50%. You already know they hold the price. They understand if they're getting rid of the stocks, the price is going to drop. If they're buying back the positions, the stock is going to rise. So you definitely can potentially see a short squeeze on this because, again, big dogs are involved in this. It's not a stock that you and I the retail investor has the majority of the shares. So it's basically run by the institutional banks. All right, let's get to the chart real quick, right? So I did draw up right now the stock is on downward trend. So I did draw up the trend lines, and it is making lower lows. This is your resistance, 164, let's say, and this is 143 is your support. Now here's the thing, right? Now, I'm coming down right here, for example. So right now the stock there's an outlier right here that sort of break out from the resistance. $117 right now the stock is trading for. Now we'll have to see and watch whether this is like there's a lot of falls trends, a lot of falls, upward trends which people fall for, and sometimes what happens is I'm sure you guys must have been a victim of that you saw a stock dipping and you bought the dip, and then after that the stock even dipped further. So you come to realize that was not a true bottom of the stock, right? Anyway, so right now the stock, what I have it at resistance support is $82 right now. And I think if it goes below $82, the next support is going to be at $32, $31.44. So right now it's basically sitting on the support. And if it goes below that, that's the next stop is definitely going to be $32. Okay. If you look at the moving averages, right, I'm on a 50, 20 period, 50 period, and 200 period. 200 periods are generally used by institutional banks. If you're on a long position, if you're buying long, you want to go with the 200 periods. And 200 periods, it seems to be coming down. If you notice here, the green line, keep following the green line. And you see now we started turning it down, right? Let's see what is the RSI, Relative Strength Index, on this stock. So RSI is Relative Strength Index is the buying pressure with the market. Anything below 30 is major. There's a lot of selling when happened on that stock. If it's above 70, a lot of people bought the stock. So if you notice here right now, RSI is below anything 15 above. It's a good sign. But I think this right here is not enough. We'll have to see a couple of days because I'm on a daily chart. We'll have to see a couple of days whether this outlier that we just saw, $117, whether this is an outlier for a few days or this is definitely a upward trend. It's very early to tell right now, but at this point, from looking at the historical few months, it is on a downward trend. Okay, so don't make no mistake on that. All right, don't get into $117 unless you see a couple of good days. Eventually, what's going to happen is even if it does go above 117. You definitely have other resistance kick in at that point. So let me add another trend line right here. So let's say if it does this, let's say if this is not an outlier, right? From here, you can actually go up and you can hit $191. Okay, that's your resistance right there. But anyway, if the next few days, if it started going down, you already know the next stop is going to be $31. And you know, if you buy it there, then you could definitely make some money. If you buy it right now, it's too early to say. I would hold off on this right now and wait for the market to settle down next few days and see where this goes. Looking at the indicators, MACD is popping up a little bit. MACD is also moving averages long and the short length, and it looks like it's going up, and this is also rising. So there's a potential that this could go up, but I think there could be just you know, in order to validate that, we'll have to wait a couple of days. But yeah, if you do are interested in this, if you watch the price, if it started going up, the resistance is $192. When it hit the resistance, it will come down again potentially to $82 next few weeks. If it goes below $82, it's going to go to $32, as I stated earlier, $31.44, and then it could rise back up to $82. So you could make some money there. If it does go beyond 82 at that point, then your next stop is 191. So that was my quick analysis. Hope you guys liked this video. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video.